Hi YouTube fams, welcome to my channel. So I got a request from a subscriber who joined my channel community on WhatsApp to make a video on business card design. Unfortunately, my gadget got damaged immediately after recording this video, but we thank God that I'm back again. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can design a professional business card using Pixellab and Photopea. So if you stick to the end of this video, you will learn how to get mockups for your business card easily without going to another website for mockups. I will also show you how to get the exact size for your design. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we are in our Pixellab interface. It is a good practice that whenever you are starting your design, you first of all save your projects. Okay, so to save your project, you come to this icon right here, click on it, click on save as project, and save it to whatever project that you want. So as time goes on, you'll be saving your work and continue with it like that. Okay, for the purpose of this tutorial, I've imported some of the resources that I'll be using in this design and also the color right here. So I'm going to hide all these layers for now. The ones that I don't need for now, I'm going to hide them. All right, so what I'm going to do is this thing right here, this logo. So we assume this is our logo for the design. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I want to look at the original design and be very fast with it. Okay, so the actual color that we use for the background is this particular color. I'm going to leave the color code in the description for you guys. All right, so I'm coming to this background area right here, this guy right here, and I'll click on color here. Okay, so once you can click on the plus icon, click on this icon right here, this item, then you are going to pick the color, this color right here. Okay, so this is the color code from here. Okay, this is the color code as you can see. So you hit OK, and we are good to go. So this is the color code that I'll be using. The next thing is to start positioning where my logo is going to be. This is the size of my logo, right? So what I want to do is to change the color for this logo to the green color that we can see among the color palettes right here. So you just click on the green and you are good to go. If you're not sure of the green that you are choosing, just come to the color palette that I provided and repeat the process like the way we choose the color for the first one. Now the next thing is to duplicate this layer right here. Duplicate it. So I'm going to position it right in the middle first, and I'm going to duplicate it. That is to copy it. All right, then I'm going to move this one to on top of the first one. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to change the color for the one that I've just copied to another color, which is this color right here. Okay, this color right here. So you click on OK, and the color will change. Now I'll click on my layers panel right here. Okay, click on my layers panel and try to move this particular layer under the first one. Okay, so the next thing is to move it slightly so that it should be showing at the one edge of this first one. Okay, so I'll come to my position and I'll move it to the left, like about 2 times is cool. So I'm cool with this, right? So I'll just hit on my check and I'm going ahead to, I'm going to merge these two layers together. Now, one thing about Pixellab is that once you merge these two icons or icons together, or maybe resources together, you can't reverse them back. So if you're not sure you want to really merge them, just leave them the way they are and just lock them. Okay, so for me, I'm sure of what I want, so I'm just going to lock it for now. Now I want it to be exact like the way I design it, the one that I show you on the in the introduction video. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is I want to reposition this one. I'm going to this guy right here, relative size. I'll increase it. Make sure that this thing is checked. Okay, this thing you can see on the screen. Yes, make sure that it's checked. Then you move it to fill everywhere. Then you come to this guy right here, the one that says relative position. Yes, come and click on the middle one, these two, click on this one and click on this one, okay, to position it right in the middle. Now that this is done, you can now see where exactly your logo is going to fit, right? So I'm going to lock this layer since I'm not going to use it, and I want to try and adjust my logo to exact same size like the one on the original one, okay? So this is what I am going to do. This is just to get the exact thing that I designed earlier, okay? Actually, this is a fictional flyer. I'm sorry, this is a fictional business card. So you can choose to design it the way you want it for your preference, all right? Yeah, so I think something like this is cool for me. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here is to bring this text right here, okay? The name of the company. So you hit this A icon right here, click on the text and type real threads, okay? Yeah, so something like this is fine. Now you can go to your fonts. So this is the font folder. This is the fonts. Click on this and check through the one that works best for you. So I think this works, this particular one, this one right here. Okay, you can get it from the free fonts. Yeah, here's it. Okay, I can get it from there. So hit your OK and we are good to go. Now I want to increase the size to position it right on top of the original one that I got from here. So the next thing is to change the color. So I'll scroll all the way to my color. Now, this is what we are going to do here. Move this right here. If you can see my screen very clearly, move this to this side to make the changes affect only this one. So I'm going to choose a green color for this particular one. So after that, we can check it. So we have white. If I hide this layer, you'll see that we have, this is what we have so far. Okay. So let me bring it back. And then the next thing is this thing right here, the fashion, that's the sub heading or the tagline. The fashion luxury affordable. All right, guys. So this is where we have reached for our design so far. So all you need to do is to reduce the size and make sure it is very small and it is fitting the length of the bigger one. So this is principles of design. So what I want to do is to hide this layer, the original one, and we are going to position this right our own way. Now, I would like to make it smaller than the first one. Then I'm coming to this guy right here. So you scroll to this guy that says spacing, this guy. Okay, click on it and increase it to the length of the bigger one. Okay, something like this. Then you can now go ahead and bring your line or your shape, and so you click on this icon right here. Okay, then you click on shapes. So from the shape, you can change the shape to be a line or something of sorts. Okay. So in order for me to see very clearly, I'm going to reduce the opacity to about like 50% so that I can see through and know what exactly I'm doing. All right. So I can reduce this edge right now like this, and I can reduce this one to like this. Okay. So now I can increase back the edge, and then I can now change the color to whatever color I want, which is the first color is going to be green. Then I'll go to copy and I'll come to my relative position here and I'll position it right in the middle. I'll come to my move tool, this guy right at the position, click on it and increase the pixels so that it will be very fast, okay? Then you move it down like this, right? So with this, you can change the color for this one too. I'm going to copy this again, repeat the process. Then we are going to move it down like before, okay? And we move it to the other end, something like this. Now, one thing you need to know is that once you are dealing with graphic design, you want to make sure that this edge right here, this edge or the space between this line and this line is the same as the space between this line and this line. Okay. So that really shows how good of a designer you are. Okay. So if you can't really see, you can just compensate, just show something that it is in better alignment. Okay. So I'm going to increase this. Sorry, I'm going to change the color for this one to green. All right. So we are almost done with this first part of our design. The next thing is to actually come with uh this shape. So if anything is selected like this, you can just click on an empty area like this, then it will deactivate the selection. Then you can now click on your shape and you go to a semicircle like this and position it right at the top of this first one. Make sure that the edges are the same as this, the edges of these words, okay, the regal tracks, something like this. Okay, let me reduce the opacity and see if I'm on track. Actually, yeah. So you can reduce the size like this. Then you can blur the radius. Can blur the radius. So it's right at the bottom, like at the end of everything. Blur the radius slightly. And you can check it. Once you check it, you can scroll all the way to this guy right here, the shadow here. Click on the shadow and then enable your shadow. Now you can choose to increase it or maybe give it an offset. Make it show at one side like that. So something like this is cool. So I'm going to copy this again. I'm going to position it right on top of the first one. So what I'm going to do here is like I'm going to bring this text, these two texts above the shape that I've just created. Okay, so that would be should be looking nice underneath. Okay. So the next thing is to really try and position this in the middle as much as possible, including these two words right here. Okay. So I'm going to position them right in the middle. All right. So once you've made sure that everything is centered like the way you want it, you can go ahead and save this. But for this design, it's left with one element which I would like to add. So let me quickly go to my gallery and import that. I will show you soon. All right. So the only thing I added to this is just this effect right here. Okay. So I'll just bring it to the bottom like this. And we are done with our fronts of the design. Now for the back design, this is what you are. So for the sake of time, I'm not going to design the exact same thing again. So this is what you are going to do for the back. Okay, so this is our back design. These elements right here, I mean, yes. So these elements right here, I have it as a resource. Then I just position it right in the middle. Make sure everything is aligned in the middle, okay? So this one is down to your preference, okay? So whatever you want to do with this, you can do it. Then the same shapes that we've created before in the first one, I just brought the same shapes right here. Yes, so the same shape, and then all I did was to position it right here, just to change the style of the first one. Once you are done with this, you just add maybe one of those texts that say if found should be returned to blah blah blah. Yes, just add anything of that sort. The way you want it, just customize it the way you want it. It's actually very simple. Just follow the procedures that I'm showing you, and you'll be able to get it. Now, this is the end of the Pixellab tutorial. So let's go right into Photopea and import it and present it actually as a business card. Okay. All right, guys. So our Pixellab has loaded. Now, I said I'm going to show you how to get mockups without going to an external application. So these are the only apps we are using, Pixellab and Photopea. So in your Photopea, sorry, come to your templates right here, come here and click on it. Okay, click on your template and you get lots of mockups here to work with. Okay, however, if this is not the kind of mockup you want, you can always get mockup from external application. And if you need me to make video on that one too, just make a comment in the comment section that you need a mockup, something like that, and I'll answer that. Now come to this your search, come here and search for business card. Okay, just search for business card and you'll be able to see exact one that I use. Now the one that I use is what is showing first, so I'm going to double click on this one to open it. All right, so let's wait, then it loads. Once it loads, this is what you are going to do. Come to this guy right here, just like the layers panel in your Pixellab. Okay, click on it and you see this guy here, the one that says place BC front. Then we have another one that says place BC back. So the two designs that you design, you are going to place them over here. Now this is what you are going to do. Click on this guy right here. So click on this little box right here. Sorry, let me take that again. Click on this little box right here. Okay, this one. Double click on it. That small box right there. Double click on it. Okay. So if you double click on it, it's going to open a page for you. So this is what it opens. Now this is how you get the size for this. Okay, before you even start the design, make sure you get your mockups first. Okay, so you can go to this side that says save or export as. Yes, then you come to export as JPG. Okay, now immediately you come here, you see the size over here, the width over here, and the height to over here. So you can use this size and use it to design in Pixellab. Okay, now this is what I want to show you, not this part. So let's go back. All right, so we want to add our design to the mockup right here. So what we are going to do, we are coming back to our layers panel here. Click on the layers panel. Then you want to make sure that the original one is hidden. So click on this icon right here, okay, to hide it. Now you can go back and lock your layers panel. The next thing is to come to this guy right here, the one that says file. Click on the file. Then click on open and place. Okay. Then it will take you to your gallery. Once it takes you to your gallery, you will be able to choose the image that you used. What is it? So you'll be able to see your design right here. So my design is, yes, so I'm going to bring it from here. So the first one we are importing is the front. Then we'll do the same thing to the back, okay? Okay, so once it has loaded, you see it to be imported into the application like this. So all you need to do is make sure you size it to fit the exact shape that you want. Something like this is fine. So the next thing is to go to this file again. So listen to what I'm going to tell you. Click on this guy right here, save smart objects. Okay, so you click on save smart objects. If you click save smart object, it will tell you that it has been updated. Then you come to this guy right here. Okay, this guy. Then you click on it. Okay, once you click on it, you see the original one has been changed. Okay, so we are going to repeat the process for the second one too and see the effects on it. Okay, so we are doing the same thing for the back one too. You save as smart object and wait for it to load. Then you click on this guy right here again. Okay, this guy right here. Now you can see it has been changed. So all you need to do is to decide whether you want to save it with this yellow background or not. So if you want to save it without this yellow background, come to this layers again, this side layers again, and come to the one that says background and click on the eye icon here. Click on it to hide it. Once it is hidden, you can come here to your files again, come to export as, and export as PNG. Okay, but if you want it with the yellow background, you can just go ahead and export it as JPG. Okay, now over here you can choose the quality that you want, but for me I'll leave it for 100% like this. Then I'll click on save. Click on save right here. Okay, so once you save it, this is going to save in your gallery, and this is how your design is going to look at the end of the day. So if you find value from this video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new to this channel, and hit the like button for me to promote the video. Thank you. See you in my next video.